everyone. Once again, thank you very much for clicking on my video today. My name is Christine, and welcome to the Budget Box. So, I know it's been a hot minute since I put up a video, but, you know, it's Christmas time. Life is busy. I know I've been throwing up some shorts every night, some YouTube shorts every night, just to kind of keep me in the algorithm, if you know what I mean. But work is incredibly busy right now. For any of my new subscribers out there, and I've had quite a few come on the last couple of weeks or so. I work in a bakery, so Thanksgiving and Christmas are the most busiest time of the year. So anyway, one more week and then January is here. Yes, we so look forward to January. Anyway, again, let's just go through some housekeeping. If you like what you see, if you think you would want to come back and see more, if you could give me a subscribe, thumbs up, maybe a like, share with some friends, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see, gloves. I know I've had quite a few subscribers, the new ones, comment on the gloves. And as you can see, I'm wearing blue today. I'm wearing blue. And how did we figure that one out? And yes, it was the candle in the side. But when I went back and I looked at the video again, it was hard to tell whether it was blue or purple, but it was blue. So I will go through my comments on the last video. Whoever it was that commented first, the correct response, which was blue, will win 5 free zipper envelopes. Now, rules of the game. You have got to be subscribed to my channel. So I will go through my subscriber list. If at all possible, please make sure that you're public so I can see it come up on my subscriber list. And I will reach out to you. You tell me what you want on your zipper envelopes and I will send them out. So I know I've got 1 or 2 that I've got to go back, and I've been waiting for some more vinyl, 1 or 2 more that are going out. So anyway, what are we doing today? I was reading through the comments and I saw quite a few people comment on this my word of the year for 2023. And a couple people had asked if I could show them how I made it. And then I had also told everybody that I was going to finish it. And I did. And I enjoyed doing it. I really did. This is kind of one of the things at the end of the year that I really look forward to. And then what we'll do quick is we'll go through and I will fill in my money portion of what my goals are. I don't like the word resolution. To me, that's just corny. Goals, I'm okay with. Lifestyle change is probably a better, but there are some goals / lifestyle changes that I do want to make in my money category. And then I'll take you guys through the whole thing. So, I will show you guys how I made this, and then I'll go through my goals from 2022, and this is 2023, and I'll fill in my money portion for 2023. So my word of the year for 2023 is contentment. Last year my word was choices, and I made a lot of choices this year. Some worked out, some didn't. Some I'm very proud of. Some maybe I could have chosen differently. But come January, I'll be 55. And I just feel at this point in my life, contentment just seems to fit with me. And then here, this sticker in the front says, find joy in today. Yes, I always plan for tomorrow. Yes, I always look forward to what the next month brings or what the next year brings. But I really want to start finding joy in today And I'll tell you, I think one of the things that really grounded me and kind of brought me to all this was the birth of my grandson in May. I just feel like he's a year and a half already. Well, he turned a year in May, so he was born last year. But just watching him grow that fast, and then I have a granddaughter who will be born in April. Finding joy in today. I can't do anything about the past. Tomorrow's a crapshoot. But just looking at today, and seeing what kind of joy and happiness I can find in that. But just being content at where I am and where my life is going, and finding joy and happiness. I think that's really going to bring me a lot of peace for 2023, which is really what I'm starting to look for in my life. It's been extremely hectic and extremely busy and very, very stressful over the last 5-10 years, and I just feel like this is the direction that my life needs to go in right now. So I'd be very curious to know what you guys would use as a word of the year. Is it dreams? Is it passion? Is it determination? I think in 2021, my word was determination. I was very, very driven that year. And then, like I said, in 2022, it was choices. And that was a great, looking back now, that was the perfect word for this year. It was actually the perfect word for this year. So anyway, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I think real quick, I'm just going to show you how. A couple of people asked how did I make this. I'll kind of show you how I put it together. Now, the big difference between what I'm going to show you and this is smaller. This actually fits in my Happy Planner. It's a planner, but it's a disc bound system. So this kind of fits in here on disc so that you can remove it fairly easily. And the classic size of the Happy Planner is smaller than a regular 8x11 piece of paper. So mine looks a little bit smaller than what you're going to see, but not everybody has this. So I'm just going to use a regular piece of paper to show you guys. So at some point, I think I am going to start doing some videos on my planner and how I keep my life organized, and the cute little stickers that I use to make my life a little bit more interesting and bring a little bit more peace. And I would not be able to do life right now without this. This is literally my life. And I like it because it has words of encouragement. And when I do this, they in the Happy Planner world, they call these spreads. When I do this type of spread, I just lose myself. This is adult stickers is really what it comes down to. They come in books that kind of look like this, and they've got a bunch of stickers and stuff, and you just kind of put together something pretty. It makes me kind of want to use my planner. So, but anyway, I think in 2023 I may make some videos on that. So mine fits in my planner, but if you look, this is what I mean by mine is smaller. So this is a regular piece of computer paper, and as you can see, this is smaller. But you can use whatever kind of paper you want. You can use notebook paper. You can use, it doesn't matter. You can use a pad paper. It makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. It can be as small or as large as you want it to be. So basically the way that it goes is, so in mine, I have 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 different pieces of paper. Now, this is what they call as washi tape. I don't know where washi came from, but they call this washi tape, and I'm gonna have to grab my, okay. It's basically decorative tape. You can use Scotch tape, you can use duct tape for anything that's gonna make two pieces of paper stick together. I like it because it's pretty. So, if you take your pieces of paper, okay, and basically what you're doing is you're taping them together. So what I like to do first is I put down this side, okay, and then this is the tricky part, making sure that everything lines up the way it's supposed to, okay. Again, I would make sure that that is more together. This is just demonstration purposes. So if you do that, okay. Again, I saw this on YouTube years ago. I don't even remember who it was that did it. It might be multiple people that do it. And then do the same thing on the other side. And again, you can make it as neat or as not neat as you want. Okay? So you put those together. And then once you paste them, once you tape them all together, it's just a matter literally of folding it. That's it. That's how easy it is. So you just have to be careful in the way that you fold it. So with mine, this is my cover. I open up this gives me 2 pages. This gives me 2 pages. If I go back to my cover and I go the other way, it gives me 2 more pages and then a back. So it's just a matter of making sure that you're folding it the right way. Okay, so if you take this, it's almost, I'm going to say it's almost like an accordion. Okay. Like that. Whoop. Nope. You can't be back there. Okay. Take that like that. I'm not going to put another piece there. Okay. And then you take the 4th piece. If you just wanted to make it 2 pieces, you can make it as many pieces of paper or as less as you want. It makes no difference whatsoever. This is yours. You know, it's very much like your budget. You make it personal. It's been a long day. As personal as you would like. This is yours. Again, I am not doing this very neatly, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. So once these are all together, so your front would be here. And then, I hope I'm in frame because I haven't even looked at my phone. So this goes like this. This folds in like this. Okay, so it's almost like an accordion. Okay, so it's this way. You have 2 here, you have 2 here. But if you go back this way, you've got 2 more here and then your back page. And then at that point, you find an encouraging word. You do this whatever way you want. You can put whatever categories you want in there. It really, again, you can do this with just regular Scotch tape, with masking tape, with whatever you have. As long as it'll, I wouldn't recommend probably staples or glue, but whatever tape that will tape 2 pieces of paper together. And then what I do is I take this and I put it in the front of my planner. And I try to at least once a month go in there and update it, you know, kind of do a self-reflection. You know, am I reaching my goals? Is there something that I forgot? What do I want to try to do for, you know what I mean, for next month? So my categories is self. And if you'll notice something, self comes first. Not that I put myself as first in my life, but if I'm not healthy, then the rest of this is not going to be healthy. So I put self here, family, obviously, because that's truly very important. Work and home. Some of my goals, that I just want to attain at work. Home, as you can see, it's got all my puppy dogs on it. And then if I go back the other way, I've got money, just tasks, just general tasks that may not necessarily fit into one of those categories. And then on the very back, I do a reflection page, where at the end of the year, like I haven't done it yet for this year, I'll go back here probably in the next couple of weeks, and I'll just do little reflections. What am I most proud of? What didn't I accomplish that maybe I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get to? And again, it's not big. As you can see, there's just 3 little boxes. And as far as the stickers that I use, you can just draw a box. You can just, take a pen and just, do like doodle boxes or something like that, or do bullet points. You don't necessarily have to do boxes. Just do bullet points and write out what you want. You can use line paper. You can use whatever. It really, you can make this whatever you want it or need it to be. So that's what I do. And then probably over the course of the next week or two, I go in and I put my, some of them are goals. Yes, some of them have an ending. And when I think of a goal, I think of this is what I want to attain. And when I get to that point, it's over. Some of them are going to be lifestyle changes where I'm going to put something in here and it's going to be a forever thing. And as you can see, when I go through this, I didn't get to everything, and that's okay. This isn't stressful. This is not meant to be stressful. This is not meant to, for me, I'm getting old and I don't remember my name some days. For me, it's just a good reminder. It's something to look back on. Do your goals, something that you want to save $1,000. So when you get to $1,000, you've attained your goal. Some of it is maybe you're looking to lose weight. That's a lifestyle change. So it doesn't, it could be both. So that's why I use the word goal kind of loosely. I don't like the word resolution. It just, too much stress, too much pressure. So anyway, so that's what I do. And it's fun to look back, and see, how much you've gotten, how much you've gotten done, and pat yourself on the back when you've really completed something big, and take a deep breath when you realize that maybe, you didn't get to everything that you wanted to, but that's okay. Some of it I've had to transfer from 2022 to 2023, and that's okay. Will I get to it this year? I don't know. I'm not perfect. I have no idea what tomorrow is going to bring. So you do what you can with the time that is allotted, the funds that you have. Okay, today I am going to, since this is a budgeting type channel, but again, as I go through and I set these goals and lifestyle changes for myself, I'll fill this out with you guys. But today we're going to work on money because, well, we're just going to work on money. So I do have some little notes over here that I'm going to go through. So 2022 money. So what did I want to attain for 2022? Increase my retirement in November. I did not do that. And the reason that I did not do that was because one of the choices that I made in 2022 was to step down from a very, very, very stressful management position. It was taking an effect on my health, my lifestyle, my home. It was not a good situation. So I stepped out of that position. And when I did, I took a pay cut. So I had to really look at, saving some money because I still wanted to contribute to my sinking fund. So I chose to not increase my retirement, my 401k in 2022. But I'll get to that. There was a twist in this whole thing, and I'll get to that when I fill this out. Continue to save for my kitchen. In 2023, we are going to be doing some major home remodeling, and it's going to throw my budget in 16 different directions. But I did have money saved for my kitchen. I made a choice. Again, I made a choice in July of this year to take my kitchen money and give it to a family member that was struggling. And again, choice. It was my choice. My kitchen just is not pretty. It's functional at this particular point. So, fund my emergency envelope. I had it funded. I highlighted it, and then I made the choice to take what was in my emergency envelope and pass it on to that same family member. So, open my Roth IRA. I did not get to that. So, 2 of these I would have hit. I hit this. I would have hit this, but again, I made a choice. This one, again, a choice. And this one, I just never got to. Let's see. Anniversary trip in September. Yes, we did that. We went to Arizona for our 25th wedding anniversary. We had a great time, fully funded, fantastic. Start to save for a new down payment on a car. Yes. And as you can see, it says start to save. And I have started saving. And then my daughter's college student loans, I am the co-signer on some of them. So I needed to find out about refinancing them. And I did. I know exactly what we need to do. And once she gets out of college and she graduates in May, we will refinance these into her name. Pay down my credit cards. Yes and no. Yes, I paid some of them down. I ended up charging some more. And again, once we get to this, I'll tell you a little bit more about that. Fund my sinking funds in full. Yes, I did that. And then I gave myself an attaboy, be proud of where I had. And I wanted to make sure I had saving challenges going, and I needed to be consistent. My first year that I was doing this, my budget was very jumbled just because I was trying to figure how this whole thing works and what did I need to do, and it was not consistent. So in 2022, I was very consistent, and it was because I was consistent in what I did, I was able to do savings challenges. I was able to do these two. I was able to do my sinking funds, my anniversary trip, and start to save. And I probably got 50% of this done. Am I proud of this? Heck yeah. I'm very proud of this. This, considering where I was like 3 years ago, this is huge. I'm extremely, extremely proud of this. Money has always been a thorn in my side. Always. It's just, I'm very proud of myself for coming this far. And I'm really looking forward to the future. And I think because I'm here and I'm better with this, I can use this word. Because this and other parts of my life are not crazily out of control and chaotic. So yeah, and some of these will go on to my 2023. So for 2023, let's see. I got my little multiple colored pens here. Okay, so 2023, some things that are going to come over, and I think I'm in frame. Yes, I want to open my Roth IRA. And I want to fund it with $1,500. Now, I can open it and just contribute to it, and at the end of the year, have $1,500 in it. So that is definitely one, and that was one that was on my 2022 that I just never got around to. Okay. I need to, let's use this color. I want to pay down some of my consumer debt. Okay, with consumer debt, this is where I'm at. I have my daughter's car loan. That should be paid off this year. I have my Sleep Number bed. That should be paid off this year. I've been interest free. And that comes to an end in July of 2023. So I will have that paid off. I think I have about $700, $800 left on it. I do have some credit card debt. I'll be honest with you. Opening an Etsy shop like I did with the products that I'm offering right now, I put some of those charges on my credit card. It's coming around. I'm getting more and more Etsy orders every single day. So I think in my next video that I'll probably do at either the end of the week or next week, I've set myself up my business binder now. I've been getting consistent Etsy orders in, and so now it's time to separate, my personal and my business, especially in 2023 if I'm gonna continue with this. So I think what I decided to do was any of my credit card charges, I'm going to pay off with my personal work income. Moving forward, now that it looks like I'll make some money off of Etsy, and one day I think I'm going to do an Etsy video because, man, was that an eye-opener. Any monies that I get now from my Etsy store will go right back into the business. But any of my startup costs, I think I'm going to pay that with my, just separate them now. The startup costs pay with my personal, and then moving forward, anything that I need for the business, I will use my Etsy income with. So paying down my consumer debt. Am I freaking out about it? No, because it's helping my credit. I've had bad credit in the past. I'm up in the high 600s right now. I think it's 690, not quite 700 because of my daughter's student loans. But it's helping my credit. It's giving me because I'm using it wisely. So, okay. Let's see. I need to fund my 1 month ahead envelope. Fund 1 month ahead envelope. That's a big one. So I think I'm going to do a push for that this year. Okay. I need to save, which I am working on, $1,000 for down payment on a new car. My car is in decent shape, but it does have around 166,000 miles on it. So I just want to be prepared. I have I'll use my emergency fund, but this is strictly for my car payment, my down payment for the new car, Okay. Okay. I want to finish, funding my 1K emergency fund. Okay. And I'm at almost 350, 360 right now, something like that. Okay. Let's do green. I want to start a 1K box for my new granddaughter. I already have a 1K box started for my grandson, but I want to start one for her. And then, let's see, let's do blue. I want to, and again, one that was on my 2022 one. I want to increase my 401k contribution. to 11%. So, backstory on that real quick. I stepped down as manager. I was a manager of the deli and the bakery. They were combined departments, not combined, but I was overseeing both of them. It got way too stressful. I couldn't do it anymore. I had it. So I stepped down and I just went over and took a lead position in the bakery. It's where I'm kind of at home most. And so I went from being a manager to just being a lead person, so to speak. So the store director that I work for decided to split the departments. Instead of having one manager for both departments, she decided to split the departments, have one manager over the deli, because that's a beast in itself, and then one manager over the bakery. And she offered me the bakery manager position. So I took that, so I'm no longer have both of them. I'm just in the bakery department where I'm as happy can be. But my paycheck went back up again because I stepped back into management again. So yes, I should be able to increase this 401k contribution to 11% this year. And then last but not least, I want to monetize on YouTube and increase my Etsy sales. That's what I want to do. Those are my goals for 2023 as far as money is concerned. These are guesses. You never know. I mean, like you said, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But these are just good things to look at every single month and kind of do a self-check. Maybe I say open my Roth IRA by, let's even put a deadline on this one. Okay. Let's say I want to have it opened up by June. Okay. Let's put a timeline on this. Okay. Increase my 401k. I cannot do that until November. That's when my open enrollment comes on. These other ones are just going to have to be depending on my paychecks and Etsy sales and when I can get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched and that thing. But I'm working at it every single day. So I'm not going to fault myself for it. Maybe I may accomplish them, I may not. But these are the things that I want to try to attain in 2023. Some maybe I'll roll over into 2024. I don't know. But we'll see what the new year brings us. But I think what I'm going to do after this is I will over the course of the next week or two, I'll work on self and I'll work on family. I always give myself a deadline. By the end of the year, by December 31st, 2022, I will have this whole thing filled out. And then I'll also have my reflection page done there. Some things I did well on. Anything that's highlighted is things that I attained. It just, I enjoy doing it. It just kind of keeps me on track. So anyway, that's where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to see if anybody out there is brave enough to do this and to really hold yourself to what you write down. Check it every once in a while or once a month. I usually put it in my planner and I put it right at the beginning of every month. So when I go into my planner and I flip to my new month, this is a reminder for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do get paid on Thursday, so that the next video will be a cash stuffing. But again, we're going into the Christmas weekend. My daughter comes home from college on Thursday, so I will try my hardest to get something filmed and something uploaded. I'm going to continue every night at 7 o'clock with my little shorts. Just some humor and some good music and just something to keep everybody entertained, so to speak. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you very, very much for listening. Thank you very, very much again for watching and clicking and liking. I appreciate everybody. And remember, in the comments, somewhere in here, now I know I got a lot of colors today, and I purposely didn't put anything on my desk. So, but if you go back, my colors as far as these gloves are concerned are kind of limited. I am sourcing some new colors, but if you go back, you may start to see a pattern of the colors that I do have. But remember, put it in the comments as to what color gloves I will be wearing in my next video. And if you win, or if you're the first person to comment correctly, then I will reach out to you and we'll send you some zipper envelopes. Okay, everybody? If I don't put up a new video before Christmas, happy holidays. I hope everybody enjoys time with family and friends. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. This is a wonderful time of year. And I do appreciate everybody. Okay? Talk to everybody later. Bye.